Hello everybody, hope everybody's doing well. Okay, in today's video I'm going to finish up putting this tractor together, and what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put the hood on. So what I have here is 1/4-inch bolts. I have 2 of them here, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to nut and bolt it, and I'm just going to snug the nut to the bolt. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another nut over it and lock it together. Lock the 2 nuts together. This way, you know, the nut can't come loose. It'll be locked on there, and you'll be able to open and close the hood. Also, another problem that I already thought of this, and it's with the air cleaner. The dry air filter system here. Sits up higher than this does, so this stud that is on here on the tractor right now is going to be too tall, and I looked to see if I had another stud, but I didn't have one. I had another one like this, but I didn't have the shorter one that it would take with the oil filter. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably just end up buying some threaded rod, and because the threads on this only come down to here, you won't be able to tighten it. And I don't have a tap and die, otherwise I could have cut some threads and then just cut off the excess, but we're not going to be able to do that. And also I purchased I have the fuel filter in the truck because I never put a fuel filter on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean out the carburetor like I showed you in one of the videos without taking the carburetor apart. And I'm just going to put the inline fuel filter in here. And that's after I clean the carburetor out for hopefully the last time. Last time I cleaned the carburetor, it seemed to be pretty good. There's hardly any rust buildup in there. And what else did I want to do? I'm going to run it first. I'm going to change the oil on it. I'm probably going to be doing a test drive in this video. I'll put the sulky hitch on here that I made, and I'll hook up a sulky to it and probably ride it around here a little bit. Get it nice and hot and warmed up, and then I'll change the oil again because there was water in the oil, and I'm sure it's still contaminated even though I changed the oil. So I'll get the camera set up and we'll get going putting the hood on it now. So I think I have the hood lined up pretty good. So what I'll do is I'll stick a bolt through there and I'll double nut it like I was talking about. These bolts are a little bit too long, but I can't really do anything about that now. When I do the restoration, I'll get the right bolts for everything. I'm going to need a list. I'll have to make a list of all nuts and bolts. I'm pretty low on all that hardware right now. I think for now, before I double nut this, I'm going to get the other side started. I wonder if I should have used a washer on the outside here. I don't think it matters. Just bring it around to the other side here. I think you should be able to see. when it comes time, I'll just clean the carburetor off camera. I'm pretty sure you've seen that done several times already. Everything is bent up, pretty much bent. So let's see if we can get our 1/4 inch bolt through here first. There we go. Just put this on here. So I'll double nut this. I did the bolts too long for me to get this on. Yeah, it is. I have to go get another socket. We'll tighten that up. And now I'll go to the other side and do the same thing. I'm gonna be able to get in here with this. I don't even have another. I have to figure something out for that. Alright, let me just get the other nut on there for now. Tighten that part up. I'll just snug this side up a little bit. Double nut that, and then I have to see if I can find another 7/16 wrench around. Okay, I'll be right back with you, and then we'll see how the hood closes and everything. Okay, so we got our hood on pretty good. Works good. Stays open. Just gotta help it a little bit over here, but not much. And that's it. That's as far as it closes down because it has the spark plug that comes straight up. These are supposed to have like a curved hood on them. I guess. That's the way you change the engine to this type. I thought 1962 still had the slanted plug, but this, I guess, is a 6.6 engine, not a 5.5. So now we get on to the next thing, which I don't know what that is yet. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna run these cables right now, the battery cables. I'll open the hood. We'll feed the battery cables through here. I'll put the battery on. I'm gonna have to get a battery hold down for this somewhere, and let's see where we stand with the cables. Runs along the top of the starter here. And then I'll have to tuck this up into the, so it comes up here. That's always easier said than done. Should have ran the cables first, I think. Would have been the easiest way to do it, but doesn't matter, we'll get it. Let me get a needle nose pliers or something so we can pull the cable up. I think you can still see me. Yeah, what I'm doing is I'm just pulling the cable up this way through here. Hope the cables are gonna reach. I don't know if I wanted to run that on the inside of the, yeah, I kind of did want to do that. Okay, I'm going to have to pull the cable back out again. I want to run it behind the shift rod. It tries to anyway. Going as quick as I can so this doesn't drive you crazy watching me do this. Okay, that's on the inside. That's good. I like that. Now I'm going to have to run this back up here. Just grab hold of it with the needle nose and pull it back up. There we go. That's up there. Yeah, that'll be fine for that. We'll do the same thing for this here. Feed this up through here. Easier said than done. There we go. I'll go get the battery, see how that fits on there. Might have to use zip ties for now to hold the battery in. Well, positive just about makes it here. I think the negative will be alright. Yeah, that's cool. And we got the positive. I mean negative. I thought the positive cable was going to be a problem, but it looks like this is a little tight. No, but it's not bad though. It should be all right. All right, I'm gonna put the battery charger on it. Try to strap this thing in somehow. Then I'll give it a start. See if she starts up. We haven't had it started in about 3 months now, I think, somewhere around there. So what I did was I used a couple of these heavy duty zip ties for now, and I tightened up the cables real good. So I hooked up the battery charger. I'm just gonna try to start it since we haven't had it started in a while. See what happens here. Choke. Turn the gas on. We'll crank her over and see what happens. This needs a push button starter also, just like the L8 does. Now I ordered it from GT Gravely about a week and a half ago. I haven't seen it yet, so maybe tomorrow. It's supposed to be a rainy day, so I'll check and see if it came in. If it's coming or what. I'm happy with that. Next thing I'm going to have to do is I'll do the thing with the fuel filter. I'll take the fuel line off with the carburetor. I'll just take the high-speed jet adjuster off, the low-speed jet adjuster, and the bottom bowl drain. I'll take that out. And this time I'll use WD-40 and let it sit for a while. And then in the meantime, I'm going to have to dig for the other sulky and the hitch. So I'll do that in the meantime. Okay, so I cleaned out the carburetor again, like the way I showed you. The carburetor really has to be taken off and taken apart, but I don't have a gasket for it or anything like that. And also, I put the inline fuel filter in. I just put some fresh gas in. It was really low on gas. And like I was telling you before, I had to use the dry element air filter on it because I don't have the stud, the shorter stud that goes in here. I'm going to still take a look around to see if one turns up. I noticed it had a little mist in it too, so I put a brand new spark plug in it, and I'll set the camera up. Now we'll take it for a ride around the parking lot. I put my homemade sulky hitch that I made, so you don't have to have the attachment on the front, and I hooked up the sulky to it, and we'll see what happens. I'm going to adjust the carburetor to see if I can get it running any better. It runs crappy. When the grass grows a bit, I'll put the mower deck on it, the brush hog, and I'll try it under a load. But right now, I'm not really too happy with the carburetor. But I'm going to run it around here without, the attachment on it and see if I can get it, get the carburetor somewhat situated to where I don't have to take it apart. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.